Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Controversial Podcast. In today's video, I just want to talk about the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gayton McKenzie, but I'm going to talk about his shenanigans, the allegations of drugs, him being a drug dealer, and all of that. But I just want us to look at the situation of the young girl who disappeared back in February 2024. A very beautiful young girl, by the way, Jocelyn Smith. And as a result, her mother was sentenced with her boyfriend after it was said that they have actually sold the baby. You know why I'm saying this before we can talk about drug allegations? It's because Gayton McKenzie was very interested in this child. Like, he was busy making lives. At some point, police were very angry and they were saying he's disturbing the investigations because it's more like he was alerting those culprits who took the baby, if you can remember that. So I'm asking myself, what if he's also involved in human trafficking? Because it's not only Jocelyn Smith, apparently. Coloureds were complaining in Saldanha Bay and they were saying, no, it's not only Jocelyn. There are so many kids who disappear and no one knows where they go to, whether they are still alive or not. What if there's a human trafficking syndicate in that province? You know, kids are disappearing and Gayton McKenzie is part of it. I'm just saying, I'm not saying Gayton McKenzie is, but I'm just thinking out loud, because why would you go around making lives, updating people about the progress of the police or what they have found? I understand that he's campaigning, he wants votes for his party, but just think about it. I'm not saying he's involved. Why would he do this? Remember that time when the child disappeared, he was busy making lives, and at some point he took the mother of that child. I can't remember whether he also took the boyfriend, but he took the mother of the child, and because it wasn't safe, the community was so angry and they wanted to unalive Jocelyn's mother. I don't know, why would he do that? Why would he take somebody who is a suspect of selling her own baby? Why would you do that? There's a lot that is going on, and I don't think we are really connecting the dots. I really don't know about that. If he's really involved in human trafficking, that is just so heartbreaking. I don't even know what to say. Like, seriously, this is very scary. I'm not saying he has done it. After what Prim German has actually stated about Gayton McKenzie at the ENC, he really exposed the guy. I feel like we need to wake up as South Africans. We are always manipulated by these political parties. The Economic Freedom Fighters leader Julius Malema once said Gayton McKenzie is busy chasing away these Nigerians just because he's a drug dealer. He wants to sell the drugs here in South Africa. He wants to be the main supplier and doesn't want the Nigerians to sell the drugs here in South Africa. And we did not take him serious, like, honestly. What if Malema is right? Malema said General Fonemasemula is going to be arrested. You see what they are trying to do right now, the IDEC, the department that is headed by Winnie Mandela lead. We heard Julius Malema praising Miss Johnson. You've heard what she was saying at the ad hoc committee. Clearly, it's somebody who doesn't even understand her duties. But I'm not going to talk about that woman. We are talking about Gayton McKenzie. Remember how Gayton McKenzie got out of prison? He snitched on his cellmates. He installed cameras so that police can see that they are using cell phones. That's how he got out, apparently. And this guy is doing exactly the same thing, is snitching on him. And Karma is a bitch. I'm just going to say that. Karma is a bitch. Somebody who's in prison is now snitching on him. You know, if these allegations, especially of drugs, this guy said a lot of things. He said Gayton McKenzie supplies the drugs in Cape Town, mainly Mandrax, and he knows KT Molefe because KT Molefe is the main supplier. Prim said he once had a fallout with his suppliers, so it might be possible that Gayton McKenzie is now using KT Molefe. If that's the case, Kenny Kunene lied to us. Maybe, what if Kenny Kunene is Gayton's errands boy? I'm not saying it's like that. And Gayton has a lot of money, guys. Like, that guy has a lot of money. And he said it last week on a live, when he made a live on Facebook. He said he has a lot of money, they own buses, and they have mines. Remember, people were exposing Ken Gunene and Gates and Mackenzie, and they were saying they're part of the Zamazama syndicate. They're smuggling gold from here to Zimbabwe, or from Zimbabwe, and they're working closely with that child of Robert Mugabe, the one who's arrested, Chitunga Mugabe. It was just circulating on social media. It's just allegations. I'm not too sure, but think about it. He's now saying he's owning mines, and now apparently he's into drugs. And Prince said, listen, Gates and Mackenzie is part of the drug cartel, or he's a member of the drug cartel. Not only that, he said he is a proxy of Big Five. That's what he said. There are also allegations, strong allegations that he made, that Gates and Mackenzie might have killed Farouk, because Gates and Mackenzie called him and said, you know what, can you call this guy Farouk and ask his whereabouts? Prem did that, and within an hour, Farouk died, and it was reported that he was shot and killed. So that is why he's saying police must investigate Gates and Mackenzie. Police need to start investigating. They really need to start investigating this guy ASAP, and he should be arrested. This thing of them stepping down and all of that, may the president of this country have balls and arrest this criminal. People are arrested based on allegations. He must also go to jail. He must also go to jail if indeed he killed that guy. Can't believe I was fooled by Gates and Mackenzie. For the fact that I even voted for PA in 2024, but I only gave them the regional vote. You know, I was really fooled by this guy. He was busy using Abahambe slogan, they don't want illegal immigrants here and all that stuff. And we should be very careful, because all the parties now are busy singing the same Abahambe song. Oh, we don't want illegal foreigners, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like they just want to see what's trending. What is the issue at the moment? What is the burning issue at the moment? Deep down, they know that we have these problems because it's them who invited these illegal aliens. So we should be very careful. I know I talked about the Action SA. Action SA is better, but I just want to check their policies first. You know, it's very difficult to vote. Not even going to talk about the ANC and the EFF. Prim also said that the PA was actually formed by the African National Congress. You know, this might be true because they wanted the coloureds vote. So what they did, they formed the PA, the Federal Council of the Democratic Alliance. Helen Zille once said the PA is funded by Jacob Zuma. So it is true, maybe it is ANC's project. Have you seen how Gates and Mackenzie has been behaving? After the GNU was formed, he became the spokesperson of Cyril Ramaphosa. He's always praising President Cyril Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa will never be wrong. If Jacob Zuma funded the PA and he convinced coloureds to start the Patriotic Alliance, even the Umkhonto weSizwe Party, I'm telling you, it's just that they don't want President Cyril Ramaphosa at the moment. Once President Cyril Ramaphosa leaves the African National Congress or leaves the presidency, I'm telling you, if Ramaphosa today can say, I'm leaving the African National Congress, I'm stepping down as a president because of my Phala allegations, and my nephew, Hangwani Maumela, the Umkhonto weSizwe Party will be the African National Congress. Jacob Zuma once stated that he doesn't like the ANC of Ramaphosa, but he still loves the African National Congress. So think about it. PA is a project of the ANC. Umkhonto weSizwe Party, whether you like it or not, is also the project of the African National Congress. Gates and Mackenzie is really dangerous if these allegations are true. If these allegations are true, because Katiso Molefe was arrested because he unalived DJ Somebody, and apparently it's because of drug-related issues. He also unalived Aman Swart because of tenders there. It had to do with tenders. That's why he unalived that engineer. apparently there was a shooting incident that happened in El Dorado, and it is alleged that Gates and Mackenzie is involved. I don't know about that. Prim also stated that he was helping the guy with elections, and Gates and Mackenzie gave him 2 phones. Gates and Mackenzie is a problem in this country. And there was an audio that was circulating last week where there were allegations of drugs again. I think it was a PA member who was exposing Gates and Mackenzie and said PA is funded by drugs, allegedly. And secondly, Gates and Mackenzie sleeps with PA women. If you don't have money, because that lady said, if you don't have money, you have to sleep with Gates. And PA is just the same as African National Congress, because there are also allegations about ANC sleeping with women. And no wonder that colored, who looks very dark, who's the PA member, who's the member of parliament for PA and was part of the SAPS committee, Ashley Sauls. No wonder he's saying education is not important. Maybe they just want to feed kids with drugs. That's their mission. We don't know. No wonder he's so against General Lamkhwanazi, because he knows there's no way that he doesn't know the shenanigans that are happening in the PA. That's why he's defending the criminals. In my view, they are just misleading colors. Do you believe those allegations about Gates and Mackenzie? Or you're like, nah, this guy is just trying to sabotage Gates and Mackenzie? Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please, let's be respectful on the comment section. Bye.